Well, here's one of my winter gardens, looking really nice. The weather's been ideal. I'll go through and show you the plants in this garden. Then I'll walk through the others I have going now that are looking very nice. So I have strawberries here. Yep, they can grow later in the winter around here. Pretty amazing. The cold can eventually get to them, but for now they're looking pretty decent. Right along here are Swiss chard. I bought those plants. All these plants here I bought as plants. I didn't grow as seeds. So that's Swiss chard, and next to them is collard. The round leaves at the end are cabbage. Then I have curly kale here. And here are some cauliflower. No signs of any cauliflower in them yet. Along with the bricks here, I have some red mustard I did grow from seed. I've got a lot more growing, so I'm going to keep filling all these holes in the bricks. And if you're curious, these are some mint, and catnip, I believe. Yeah, catnip. Let's see, do I have any cabbage heads? Whoa. Yep, there's a cabbage head forming. We are starting to get some cabbage heads. And down here are a couple more cauliflower. More mint. Actually, in the middle is an oregano. And the thyme here at the end. I mean, over here. My wife has picked a few leaves off of some of these. We've eaten some and they were very good. Very tender and tasty. So that's the first winter garden. Here is my next winter garden. I wanted you to see it from the outside so you can see what we've been doing. We've been having a lot of problems with deer getting at this garden, and you'll see the plants. So we put a bamboo around it. That didn't work. I put string around it. One thing of string, that didn't work. So I put down another string. There's some beads, some Mardi Gras beads hanging too. I don't know if that's for good luck or to scare the deer or what. But we're just trying different things to see if we can salvage our plants, because you can see here they're growing great, but unfortunately the deer love them and they're eating a lot of the plants. I'm okay with it more than my wife. My wife gets really upset about it because, I mean, she is working hard. I don't blame her. But see? it's focusing on the bamboo and not the plant. That one got munched. That was the first one. And it's just been kind of bad ever since that one. They've been getting at different plants. I'm having a hard time navigating around this bamboo while I'm trying to show you though. Look over there. Those broccoli are looking really nice. And they have broccoli on them. There are broccoli growing on them. Here's the Savoy cabbage. This whole line is Savoy cabbage. I'll come from the other side. This garden is hard to film just because of the bamboo and all the entrapments we have here trying to protect them from the deer. But I'll do my best. You see the broccoli there? This one has a broccoli. Yeah, they're getting broccoli on them. My wife's bok choy was eaten severely. And here's another Savoy cabbage that was eaten in that one. So they like this stuff. This is choice for them. I don't know. They jump in here somehow and they get at it. So it's looking good though. I'm happy. And I just look at it as a challenge. When the deer are getting it, I'm like, okay, what do I have to do to keep them out? I still have some other tricks up my sleeve. I'll probably be doing some future videos on that, on other ideas I have. But anyways, as far as the plants go, I have Savoy, bok choy. My wife planted bok choy, and that she planted from seed. They were from a seed in her garden, a plant in her garden that went to seed, and she just transplanted the plants over here. She transplanted them in this garden to protect them from the deer, ironically. Guess it didn't work very well. And then next to them are Savoy. And then the broccoli. Next to that is cauliflower. And then more cabbage, just regular cabbage. And yeah, it's looking fantastic. Weather's been great. There are some wintergreen that came up from seed. I had a huge plant here in the corner, and once the weather got cool enough, they started to grow. So yeah, it's looking nice. That's my second winter garden. Grapefruit, and they are juicy and sweet. I love this grapefruit. My wife planted this tree from seed. And then over here is a lemon. We got this as a tree from Walmart, believe it or not. We were able to fit it in our minivan. These are very sour lemons, very sour. They're pretty much ripe and ready to be picked. And of course I've got to show my beautiful, I don't see any open flowers, bummer. My passion flower. which the fritillary butterfly like. And usually I have open flowers, but of course now that I'm video recording them, they're not open. But look at all of them. Got tons that are going to be opening. Here is a tangerine tree. It had a lot more tangerines on it, but we've been eating them. They're so good. These are little treats out here. It's like a grocery store in our backyard. And these are even better than the ones in the grocery store. I hate to brag, but it's true. And I want to go over and show my poinsettia. This is my Christmas poinsettia from Walmart. I planted it in the ground and it's lasted. It's gotten way bigger. It's like a little bush. And I have this wire around it because yes, the deer eat poinsettias as well. They eat a lot of stuff. It's getting red little leaves on it that look like flowers. I think poinsettias just have red leaves that look like flowers. I don't know if they actually have flowers or if they actually qualify as flowers or not. But they are pretty. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Beads of water all over them from the misty we've been having. My cassava are about done. And my compost pile is growing. That's constant work on that I've been doing. Building a big mountain of compost. And here is my final winter garden. I am really loving how this is turning out. I put up fence around it to protect it from the deer. The deer do not care for flax, so that's why this flax is unprotected. And they're coming along. They grow slow but surely, and they're looking nice. They're filling out pretty decent. A lot of the seeds grew. A lot didn't. I spread quite a bit. So, and the wintergreen. These were some my wife transplanted from another garden. They're getting a little dangly. They might be turning to seed. I think they are going to be flowering pretty soon. But I got a ton more here that are not. These I planted from seed from Baker Creek heirloom seeds. That's to block the deer. I don't know if it'll work. Probably not. So far they haven't messed with this garden much. Red mustard. All the way around. And green mustard in these last two rows. I sprinkled some eggshell, is what that white is. Ground up eggshell that I've had. Been saving up for a while. Come on around this way. these red mustard, they become really bright purple, really pretty. They get a lot of new leaves that look really nice. So that is the garden tour of my winter garden 2022, beginning of December. Looking pretty good. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye open for new videos as I keep posting updates on these gardens and how they're doing. Take care for now. These are seedlings from some seeds I got from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. These I just recently transplanted. These are a Mizuna or Brassica, whichever. Whoa. I took them from here. Need to fix those. And here at the end are some that I'm going to be working on in the future. I love these. These are the red mustard I was showing you. Really nice. They are, man, these seeds are just fantastic. I think every single seed grows. They're just so good. And here's the Brassica. This one. Here's when they're bigger. They look a lot different. I'm just planting them in pots. Pots and pots and pots of them. Look at this pretty one. Purple on top and green on the bottom. Really nice. Here's some Brassica seedlings. So these are going to be, I'm going to have to figure out how to fit these into my gardens because my gardens are pretty full. But yeah, these are all plants I'll be working on. I have a lot more to go. Winter gardening is just getting started. I'll be doing this well into March, maybe even April.